I'm sorry for being a pain in your ass sometimes, but I don't actually want to say sorry for that. I really want to apologize for hurting you. I do. I'm not gonna say sorry for something I am meant to do, but I can say sorry for hurting you. Because if you're meant to do something, you will honor that in your spirit. Because you will feel that in your soul that you need to do it. If you want to eat, you should eat. Why starve if you can eat? I know. But even if you eat too much, there can be a lesson in it. Because do you want to be fat? No. But sometimes you gotta eat too much because your body needs it. Maybe you haven't eaten well in 2 days and now you're like, oh my god, your body's like so pumped up because your body needs balancing. There's something on my lip. Or not. I don't know if there's something on my lip. But your body needs balancing. So you gotta eat very lightly and very heavily. You cannot just only eat lightly or only eat heavily. There's a balance in it. There's a true nature that wants to be fed. So if one day you gotta eat pasta and the other day just fruit and snacks, then just fruit and snacks. Your body needs that balance. You need to be on the waves that your energy is in, okay? And you feed yourself with soul food because you're feeding your soul, not just your brains. You're feeding your heart, you're feeding your stomach, but all your organs. Okay, also your toes and your ears. You're feeding your nose, you're feeding your tongue, you're feeding your muscles. Okay, you're feeding a lot more than just your soul. But yeah, you feed your soul. You feed your soul. Whatever you put in your body is something that you are processing in your soul. And your soul moves with what you eat. Whether this is energetically or actual food. It can be just energetically that we're now going to talk about. But the food is important. The food is important. And you need to understand one more thing about the food part. If you're not going to eat healthy, it's better to not eat at all. Really. Because if you're gonna eat something healthy. Eat something that's good for you. Eat something that your body needs. Because it needs it. And your body will react to that. Your brain will make you understand what you need. Your voice will have something to say to it. Your outer voice or your inner voice. It will speak what you need to eat. Whether this is food or energetically or a drink. Whatever you consume is going to be something you need to consume. And if you don't consume it, you really gotta wait. Like for the right timing, for the right product, for the right piece, for the right person, for the right energy. And the right place. Because if you're not in the right place, where will you be? I'm now in the right place. I'm at the water. I'm at the west side of Rotterdam. This is my home. I used to live here for 7 years, but it's still my home. And there is a Dover tunnel. It's a tunnel. Dover means magic. Dover tunnel means magic tunnel. And this message today has clearly something to say to you about your food, about what you take in your soul. And I mean, what you produce inside of you, what you process inside of you. That's a big cloud. That's why it's so windy. I mean, a little colder. Oh, the sun is back. Well, anyways, I like it anyways. Okay, so back to the food, back to the soul food, because let me feed your soul for a moment. I'm already doing that for 6 minutes, but let me just feed your brain with something your spirit wants to hear right now, or your spirit wants you to hear right now, because it has been kind of I wanted to sit on my jacket. You have been waiting to hear this, because somehow your spirit was desiring this. Somehow you knew you was gonna hear this. Somehow you expect this. Somehow you exist perfectly as you need already. Somehow you were already on the right path, and now you're realizing you are perfectly where you are. Somehow you was one sec. I'm stuck because my feet is sleeping, and I don't want it to keep sleeping. I want to be awake, and it's gonna be you. You don't want to be sleepy. You don't want to be like a zombie. You don't want to be like fighting for your life when you can be alive and awake and aware and stable and secure on your feet. Because you might just need to be that, to actually live your purpose, to actually be as you truly are. And I know some people can hear me from here and some people don't, because not all words are heard. Like you are not always heard to just everyone. Some people will hear you, some people will never hear you. Why? Because they are not supposed to hear you. Ze zijn niet nodig om jou te verstaan. That means they are not needed to hear you. They are not needed to understand you. You gotta understand yourself. You do. No one's gonna do that for you or without you for you, because you need that for you. Who else is gonna do that for you? Honestly, who else? Because I like this dentist classes. I just came from the dentist, and I know something here is rotten, which is why we go take action for it. Right? If something is rotten, somebody has to take it away for you, if it doesn't want to go away by itself. So then we take action on the rotten energy, because we're talking of soul food. And the soul food can also rot. Okay? It might not be necessary for you anymore. It might not be present for you anymore. It might not be in your life anymore. It might just be away from you. Or it could be or should be away from you. Because you don't need it anymore. You don't need the energy anymore. You are allowed to release it. You have permission of God to release it. Because you are not always meant to just do what you think you need. Because you don't always need what you want. You don't always need what you want. Get away because you need to find a way out. You gotta find a way out. If you don't find a way out, they will stay rotten. Because once you leave, they're gonna better themselves. Once you leave, they're gonna change for the better too. Once you leave, you give them space to grow, because the energy that was there outgrew. It was like rotten. It doesn't have space to grow. So you need to remove some plants to let something else grow in the pot. There's 1, 2, 3 pots here, okay? If something in the pot is rotten, they do have to change it. Because all the flowers in the pot will rot. Make sense? I know it makes sense. You gotta remove the flowers that are not good for the other flowers. Because they might just don't go together in the ground. Because the roots are fighting. The roots are different chemicals. The roots are a different DNA. A different star seed. Yeah, I said a different star seed. Seeds are not just from earth. Seeds are not just from the ground, made out of nature. Seeds are starlight. Seeds are light. Seeds are some kind of light. Because the light is like shining. It needs to stay there. Right? It needs to stay what it is. If it doesn't stay what it is, it will change. Because it needs to change. It won't stay if it's not meant to stay there. The flowers won't stay. The cow won't stay alive. The cow will die. The cow will be eaten or recreate and reincarnate into another thing, into another being. Maybe this time it's going to be a mountain. Like me, I was a mountain in a past life, and that mountain still stands on the earth. That mountain still is somewhere alive. And I just got back to earth in another spirit, which is why I am two-spirited. I found out 3 years ago that I have 2 spirits instead of 1, which most people have. Most people have 1 spirit, and so I don't. I'm a mountain too, and much more than that. And I would love to explain more about it in my upcoming videos or in my past videos that are already out there. You can always tap into that and see it. It might be for you, it might be interesting to somebody you know, but it could be that you need the same knowledge as I, because why would God give only one soul knowledge when that soul can share it with thousands and millions of souls at the same time? That's how God works. God is smart. God works intelligent. It works intelligent because it knows who needs knowledge. It knows who needs awareness. It knows who needs to stand for something that they didn't stand for before. It will change your life if you educate and study. If you don't do that, what are you doing? What are you learning about? Call of Duty? Find your Call of Duty. God damn it. Who do you want to shoot? I know you don't want to shoot me. Even nature agrees. You see, where did that leaf come from? You don't want to shoot me, and you want to find your duty call. It might be a very dirty call, but if it is a dirty call to be a clean call and a pure call and an obsessed call with your purpose, do you want to be obsessed with your purpose, or do you want to be obsessed with somebody else's light? A game? Play a game, but use your light. Use your light well, Use your light with proper care. It's cold. Use your light with respect and dignity, because if you honor your soul and spirit, you know it's cold. A little bit cold. You know that you are exactly what you need to be, my friend. And if you don't want to be my friend, don't be my friend. Stay away. If you just want to watch as a student, we can still be friends. I'm not your enemy. Really, I'm not your enemy. I'd rather be friends than your enemy. Because if I'm your enemy, I'm going to make different videos for you specifically. My videos for you specifically, if you want to be so much my enemy and want to move so much as my enemy, come along. Because I have so many videos for you where you can change from being an enemy to being a friend, to being friendly as somebody who was first my enemy. Because I know you can be my enemy anytime. I know you can fight for your way anytime. But if you don't want to be in the way of me, you shouldn't be my enemy. Because you won't be in my way. Well, yeah, but you would be more on my way. You would be more on my way to my cage, on my way to my prison, on my way to my hell, on my way to my heaven, if you will. Because there's going to be a connection. There's going to be a connection that you and I connect with. And if it's not the right connection, it will fade. It will fade. Because you're not for me. I'm not for you. We don't connect. We're not friends. We just know each other. Or don't know each other. We just seen each other. We just think of each other. We just one time spoke. Or maybe that's it. Maybe we never connected. Maybe we just saw each other. Well, that's a connection. You energetically connect. You energetically... It's hot. You energetically feel temperature and where you're supposed to be, who you're supposed to be with, and who is not supposed to be with you. You can all feel it. We can all feel it. We can all feel for each other, actually. You can feel for me if I'm right here, right now. Right. If I'm here right. I can feel for you if you're wrong. If you're in the wrong place. I can feel for you if you're too far from where you're meant to be. I can feel for you what you need to change, because I can feel for you what your spirit dislikes about you. I can feel for you what God is judging you for. I can feel for you what... I can feel for you what does not have to be. I can feel for you who can stay away. I can feel for you who must stay away. I can feel for you who is better off staying away. But if this is not the case, I will feel for you what needs to stay. If this is not the case, I will feel for you what is changing for you. I can feel for you what is right for you. I can feel for you from your spirit, from God, and from everyone who is touching you, that some things are always going to be right where they need to be, because they do move with God and the light, like you do watching this video. And if you are not supposed to watch the video, you won't have the energy for it. You won't have the energy for it. So it's gonna be good if you stay. It's gonna be even worse if you leave. I was almost gonna end this video because it's 20 minutes, but I will just post the first 20 on my Instagram, because Instagram only accepts 20 minutes videos, which is why I want to go live on YouTube, and I need 50 subscribers, and I still don't have 50 subscribers, and I've been posting videos since November, and I have 130 videos on my YouTube. So if you want to find more, go there, find more, and never forget to like and subscribe and follow me. And on every social media account of mine, there is found a link of my website where you can always download my books for free. I say books because I also have an online magazine, which is a live report of the galactic activations that I, as the galactic activator, translate from the Galactic Federation and of course God. And the wind explains itself. The wind explains itself. 2:1:22 on the timer. Time explains itself. Energy explains itself. Clouds explain itself. Oh my god, that's a big ass cloud. And I think only clouds coming. So if that cloud's here, I'm done with this video. And if it stays, maybe it goes another way and I'll be still alright. If it's raining, I will leave. And that's how most people think. But not everybody thinks like that. But I have a mic, so I have to think like that. 22:2 on a timer. Some people, they don't leave when it rains. Maybe this is you. 22:12 on the timer. Maybe this is you, that when it rains, you still stay. When it rains, you still want to be there for somebody. But what if their rain... Yeah, God wants me to say it like this. What if their rain is not favoring you? And you are only favoring their rain. Because it's raining. They are raining. Like soul food. We're talking about food. We talk about everything that contains food. I mean, that contains soul. You might have no excuse left of why you enjoy their rain. But if you enjoy somebody else's pain a little too much, you do gotta focus on your own pain, because other people's pain has nothing to do with you. What you want to do with their pain? Touch it, keep touching it, and then what? What are you doing with it? Are they sharing their pain in healthy ways? Are they healing themselves? Do they even do any healing work? Do they read, write, sing, make art? Do they do anything of that? Or are they giving it only to others? Sometimes people don't express their pain in healthy ways, so they will latch their pain onto others, and that's not healthy. If you create art, it's for you. And if it's really that good, because it is for you, you share it with others. And that's when it's even more perfect. But if you put your pain in art, and I mean not transmuting your pain or just feeling your pain and not even putting the pain in there, but you're putting your pain in there, like you're painting it. Oh my god, this is so magical. Everything is magical. Like, this is art to me. This is nature. It moves by itself. It brings something to the table, okay? Pain can bring something to the table to actually heal yourself and others. But if you put your pain in pain, and pain is just pain, and you do nothing with the pain, you just express the pain and that's it, you're not healing. You're not growing either. You're not growing. You keep the flowers rotten. And the whole shenanigan. Everything that's touching the flowers is rotten. So you gotta let go of it. The pain, I mean. Do you want to keep repeating the pain? Do you want to keep feeling the pain? I don't think so. I don't think you do. I don't think you enjoy suffering, do you? I don't think you enjoy torture. You're torturing yourself, do you? I don't think you do. I don't think you enjoy being in pain. I actually think you love being free and being a free spirit. I think this is annoying, but I think this sound is something you need because your pain is so annoying, like this sound. Okay, but that is his work. He's used to that sound. Like you are used to your pain. Oh my god, this message is so needed. Oh my god. You are used to the pain. You are used to the sound. Get your pain attention and then remove it. Put it in your art. Put it in your movement. Put it in your breathing. Put your pain in your breathing. Why breathe your pain in when you can read your pain out? Maybe you need to read and just read and then feel pain and then release the pain. Maybe you just need to read because if you read, you transmute the pain. For real, you transmute the pain as you read, and you don't even have to do anything for it. You don't even have to do anything when you read. You just breathe. Which is why I write so much. Which is why I write so many galactic messages, because they heal your pain. They transmute your energy while you read it. It's effortless for you. The only thing you need to do is show up and care for yourself and your thoughts. 2822 on the timer. You need to care more for your pain. Because if you don't care for it, you will keep feeling it when you don't want to. Like that. I thought he was finished. I was not done talking about pain. When he's done, I'm done talking about pain. It will find a way in if you don't release it. It will come to you if you don't find a way out. It will come to you when there is no other one than you who takes on their pain, of the people you're listening to who come to you with pain. Maybe it's not you who speaks about the pain, but maybe you are just listening to other people's pain because they are so used to you listening to it. They're so used to you talking about it. They're so used to you as your own block. Because you are blocking your own self. You're blocking your own spirit. You're blocking your own free soul. Because it's not free. If you sacrifice yourself for other people's pain. It's painful to hear it, I know. But you need to hear it. And me too. Your pain is yours to carry. And if someone shares their pain, it is only healthy to then heal it in the moment or in the process or after you speak about it. But if you don't do anything with it and you keep the pain alive, you keep the pain for what it is without doing anything for it, it's gonna eat you. It's gonna keep feeding you. It's gonna keep feeding you because it is not made for you. You're not meant to feed it. You're not meant to eat it. You're not meant to feel it for them. They need to feel their own pain. You're not just a talking wall where anybody can just speak their pain to. You're not. You're not a talking wall. You're free to go wherever you need and want. And if that means free without them, then that's your choice. And then that's what God's want for you. Then that's what you need. If you don't need their pain, they need to heal without you. Because some pain is meant to be shared because you share core values, or you're meant to share a mission, or you're just sharing a lesson in any process that you might not even resonate with because it's not yours, but you can still have your own lesson in it next to their lesson. And that's just different. That's just a different kind of cookie. Okay, that's a different kind of God in there. Because you learn and heal and grow and educate yourself and study you and others. And you learn a lot from others too. Because whenever you see others grow or whenever you see others suffer, you grow. You grow. You learn because you're like, wait, hold on a minute. What is this? What's going on? Something's not right. And that's when you see the truth. And the pain is gone. The pain is only gone because you allow it. You allow it. You allow it to be gone. You allow it to disappear. You allow it to be lived on in another way. Away from you. A different sound, but a different creature. Maybe I should walk and move. There's no rain though. I really love these glasses. I'm really gonna keep it. Tomorrow I'm gonna get another one because I'll be go back. That was a weird sentence, but I'll be going back to the dentist tomorrow for my other side. I had 2 sides that were rotten. So first I did my masculine side because I needed to speak up. And now this side's going on. The darkness is being revealed, and I'm speaking of it, and I'm looking at it because it's being spoken of, and because people gotta hear it, it will always be seen 3343 on the timer. It's never gonna make not sense. I'm not ever gonna make no sense because I know I make sense to the right people who need to hear this message. And if you do not need this message, maybe somebody else needs it, and that's why you watch it. Maybe you watch it. Somebody's standing next to me all of a sudden. But he ain't looking at me. Oh, he's walking away now. See, he don't even hear me, but God does. And that was a message for somebody. Maybe he did hear me. I don't know. Now I start to talk really low because I don't want him to hear me. But, in any way, sometimes we don't show, and it's raining actually. Now it is raining. Sometimes we don't show what is going on because we don't want to hurt another. Or sometimes we don't see what's going on because, hold on, we don't see what's going on because we find a way that fits, even if we don't see, because what's not being seen might be just held a secret for some reason. And maybe not every reason is pleasant to hear or know about. But what if you need the reason to grow up? What if you need the reason because you found already something that works for you? And you find it even more and more and more pleasant if you release the pain, if you let go, if you find a way out, if you get to know the truth, okay, about your pain, about your trauma, about your darkness, I should say, because it's not just as light as the healed version of you, as the healthy version of you. It might not be, but that's not up to me. That's not up to me. And here I will end my magic because this is First Schanstraat. Oh my god, what a noise! And in this street, there's been so many shots, so many gunshots, so many kills. Oh my god. It's like this street is famous for it. It's famous for it. But it's raining, or is it done raining? I should end the magic here. Maybe I should stay and talk about gunshots. Somebody has been paid, okay? Multiple people have been hired to unalive me and unbreathe me because they wanted to kill me. And I didn't even know or understand why until I did. And I write about it in case 777, and I also expose the names that are trying to kill me or have tried and attempted things to hurt me or to harm me or to influence my family in a very crazy, wild way. And now I'm free. And I'll never be shot because they now know it was a big mistake. It was a big mistake. Whatever they did, okay? But I can talk about it. I can for sure tell you everything about it, which is why I want to lead you to my case 777. And you can find it always for free on my website. And it's always downloadable under the yellow buttons. Only the yellow buttons. And under the blue buttons, you can find the 7D reflection guide, which is always going to be free. Okay? Now, I want you to know one more thing. The sun is shining. Let's go out. Let's go out. But there's still rain. There's sun, but there's rain. I should not go outside with the mic. Then I guess I'm going to keep talking. Yeah. Okay, so because I'm writing a lot, I have now 160 pages in case 777, and I just started writing in April. So that's pretty a lot, right? I'm a good writer and I'm a fast writer. I love to write because I'm channeling not only my experiences with my killers, but I'm exposing the psychological impacts of crime and what it does to people on a very deep, energetic, spiritual level, because it's killing something spiritually. Okay, it's impactful, which is why I need to tell you, or feel the need or called to tell you that I am a serial spiritual killer, and so I don't kill flesh. At least I don't. I just kill the spirit in it, or around it, if you will. Maybe it's not just you. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's more than you. And you have to realize that. And I want you to know one more thing. Your mama loves you. And God loves you even more. Yeah. God loves you more than whoever you met. Because God loves you unconditionally. Some people don't. Some people don't love you unconditionally because they have no condition to love you. They're not conditioned to love you. They don't have permission to love you. They don't have your word to love you. Or the people around you think that they have a word in saying people who are meant to love you or not. Because some people, they really fuck up your vibe. Some people really are a problem to you. Some people are taking your time from you when you need it the most. Some people will fuck you over because you give them your time. If you don't give them time, they cannot take it. So stop giving it. Be honest with yourself, and especially with others. Because if you're not honest with others, there's nothing to have living for yourself. Because for some reason, you do need to live for yourself. So you better live for yourself and stop giving others a break. Just end the whole show. Just end the whole performance act, because you cannot keep it up. You cannot keep the show up when you are meant to be free from it. You are meant to be free from whatever you are meant to be free from. Is that clear? Because you would not sense the energy or get to know intuitively about the energy if it wasn't right. You do have a shadow intuition, but even that can tell you more truth than your traumatized, hurtful, painful, fearful ass. Because it believes lies, an energy that's not supposed to live or keep existing. It will be transformed. It will be something different, something that you need, because if you don't need something, you don't need something. And you gotta release it. That's a fact. Maybe I go the other way, because if it stopped raining at least. Oh my god, it stopped raining. But I cannot walk on the street like this because I have like a mic and a bag. So I might just end the video here. Okay, I'm gonna end the video. I'm at Street Schans. So if somebody wants to kill me, they gotta find me now. And if somebody would kill me, they would have by now. If somebody really was meant to kill me, they would have killed me. But they know they shouldn't. They know they shouldn't even have tried to kill me. Because it was not in their amends. It was not in my amends. It was not on my destiny. It was not in my soul contract with them. Maybe some way. But anyways, I won't tell you any secrets about my soul contracts on here. I will tell you secrets in case 777, where I do explain a lot more about it. in detail, like the deepest detail you could ever get, because it's God's sight with that mind. And it's all facts, it's all based on reality, it's all based on my experience and my personal story, and it's all true facts. So if you want to know the truth the right way, find it on my website. It's linked in my profile. It's called redcalienspace.univer.se. And my name is Red Riva. I am the Galactic Activator, and I want you to know that you can always find me online, not physically. If you want to find me, ciao! If you want to find me physically, you need to search for me, because you will be aligned with it. You will. If you're not aligned with it, why would you see it? Why would you be there? Why would you listen? Why would you get there even? Why would you find it? Why would you find me? Because I know for some reason my hand is sleeping and I still don't feel like I should stop filming and talking. So there's a reason that I'm here filming. I know it's protecting me. Is it protecting you? Because I don't know. Maybe you don't know. Maybe you do. But if you cannot figure it out,
very nice.
Thank you. You too.
Exclusive.
Have a great day.
You also.
Thank you. And if it's not the case that you need to understand it, you won't understand it. Because it's not meant for you to be understood. Don't try to understand it if you don't want to. Because if you really want to understand it, of course you will understand it. And there's nothing that can take that from you. Right? And if you lose it, it's okay. The memory, the person, the energy, the piece, the fabric, the jacket, the shoe, the necklace, the earring, the piercing, the glasses, the makeup, whatever. If you lose it, you're meant to lose it. It carries energy. Even makeup, even the powder of makeup is energy. I use cacao for my... Actually, I don't use foundation. I don't like foundation because it sticks to everything and dirty, So I use cacao as foundation on my face. Instead of foundation, I use cacao. It's natural makeup made of cacao. That's a cool secret. I like the secret. I just don't share it that much to anybody. But where am I going? I'm gonna end this video here because it's getting loud. So I want to say that I really enjoyed talking to you because this was such a valuable video that I needed as much as you, and because of that I know other people also need it because it's helpful, it's needed. And if you show up in life, I also show up in life. If you don't show up in life, why am I showing up for you? I don't need to show up for you. I don't need to show up for you whatsoever. But I love it, which is why I keep doing it. And you should love what you do. You should love who you meet. You should love who you talk to. You should love who you touch. And if you don't, you should not do it. You should not love it just because it's killing you inside. just because it's actually harming you to keep going, just because it's not good for the soul, right? Just because it was a disaster, just because you're living hell if you stay there, and just because it will kill you if you stay, like it did with me here in the city. I went to Mexico for 8 months in 2022 in June, and I came back in December during Christmas, before Christmas actually. And my family wasn't happy with it because I was held hostage for 8 months. I was being hijacked and stolen from my whole life for 8 months. Because I did have a purpose, but it lasted too long because they were doing things that they never meant to be doing, which is trying to kill me. And they actually killed my daughter, which is also what I write about. I'm not proud of it, but I'm proud of my own work. I'm not proud of what they did. I can never be proud of what they did because it's a crime. It's actually a disaster. So they can change, like they can change, or God can change them. Either way, they're gonna change. And it's not up to me to change somebody. It's up to yourself to change, and God can only support you in that. Really. Because without God, there would be no change. I used to live here for 3 years. I'm giving you a tour because I want you to know. I want you to know what I did before I got killed. I want you to know what my life was like before I got killed. I want you to know what I'm doing after I got killed. I want you to stay where you are if you're yourself. But you should leave any place, any person, any contact with anybody who is not good for you, because they will hurt you. They will. So stay away. You gotta stay away. Why would you keep killing yourself? Because you're actually allowing other people to do that for you. And that's my first house in that street. Like the first of the 3 in 7 years. Now I'm moving to the second house. Hi. And this was my second house. Right here. That's where I used to live. And so, because I miss home, I come here often. Not in the house, I mean. There's nobody in the house I know. But this town is my home. Rotterdam is my home. It's what I am. I live in Rotterdam. I breathe in Rotterdam. This is where I work. This is where I touch people energetically and move the light where people actually need me. And I thought I was needed in Mexico, but I was for a while. It was just not that needed. Not that long, because that was not my choice. That was not God's will over my life. And God said this to me. God said to me, you was never meant to stay that long. They tortured me. That's what God said, I mean. I wouldn't say that easy. Or I would never say that lightly or for no reason. This was my front door. I remember this door. I haven't been at this door a long time. Oh my God, I'm looking at how the stairs look like. I forgot. Crazy. It was behind the Jumbo Mambo, And next to kiddos, which is a child care center, how I like to call it. And now I think I'm done showing you about my life. I mean,